Ukrainian armored units moved toward a contested frontline sector during a coordinated military operation that could influence control of the entire area. We are witnessing a coordinated offensive, and you won't be seeing ordinary footage. The recordings show the action from inside the armored vehicle, from cameras attached to soldiers on the front line, and even from the perspective of the drone operator providing aerial support during the advance. Each angle exposes a different detail, and together, they reveal with impressive precision how a modern offensive really unfolds on the battlefield. But the most critical moment begins exactly when they cross that line. Before anything else, it's necessary to understand what happened earlier, when the 12th Special Purpose Brigade of the Neptune Reconnaissance Group launched a tactical operation in the Donetsk region after intelligence reports confirmed the presence of Russian troops in the area. The mission began with a cautious advance along the perimeter. Teams moved from building to building, conducting systematic searches in houses and basements, analyzing every detail with absolute attention. During the search, Russian soldiers were located. Some tried to resist, others chose to surrender. For a few moments, it seemed the situation was completely under control. Until everything changed. A Russian soldier managed to transmit the position of the Ukrainian forces over the radio. Minutes later, the response came from the sky. Artillery began affecting the entire zone, forcing both sides to reposition rapidly. Even under intense operational pressure and with activity all around, the operators maintained coordination and discipline. With precision and composure, they left the village and executed the withdrawal, without any injuries reported during the operation. But that wouldn't be the last time they faced intense operational pressure in that sector. Rare footage reveals the actions of the 5th Special Purpose Detachment of the Omega Special Operations Center, an elite unit linked to the National Guard of Ukraine. What you are about to see shows how operations of this level really unfold when every movement must be calculated to the extreme. The recordings were made during a mission carried out in the Luhansk region, more precisely in the Serebryansky Forest, one of the most tactically sensitive zones of the Eastern Front, known for intense combat and silent infiltrations. Even facing dense terrain, limited visibility, and constant risk of detection, Ukrainian soldiers advanced with precision and discipline, moving through thick woodland until they located a Russian troop encampment hidden among the vegetation. At the exact moment, the team carried out a coordinated operation. Suppressed weapons and specialized tactical equipment were used to preserve the element of surprise, a decisive factor in operations of this kind. The action was fast and controlled. Caught off guard, the adversaries had no time to react in an organized manner, and within moments, all remaining hostile presence in that sector had been neutralized. But that forest operation was only one part of something much bigger that was about to unfold. Ukrainian personnel advanced with the objective of regaining control of a strategic perimeter previously occupied by opposing forces in the Donetsk region. What seemed like a calculated push quickly turned into an extreme test of endurance. The enemy was already entrenched, and that made every meter gained a battle of its own. The offensive didn't go as planned. 2 servicemen were wounded, and the order for immediate withdrawal echoed over the radio. An urgent call was transmitted requesting extraction. In response, An armored Humvee from the 28th Mechanized Brigade was rapidly dispatched to the critical point. But as soon as it arrived, the rescue team came under direct fire from multiple fortified enemy positions armed with machine guns. The vehicle sustained severe damage. The front right tire was destroyed. Even so, it kept moving thanks to the run-flat system, designed precisely for extreme scenarios like that. Under constant pressure and with time against them, the soldiers acted with absolute precision. In seconds, they loaded the wounded into the armored vehicle and left the danger zone as fast as possible. But the withdrawal was far from meaning the danger was over. In a counteroffensive against Russian forces positioned in the sector, Ukraine's Rapid Operational Response Unit, supported by tanks, armored vehicles, a Bradley fighting vehicle, APCs, and FPV drones, launched a coordinated advance toward a defended position in the city of Toretsk. The main target was a strategic building occupied by Russian troops, considered a key point for controlling that urban area. The operation began with a tank supporting defended positions and providing cover for the infantry's advance. Under that protection, the soldiers dismounted from their vehicles and quickly moved inside the structure. Right at the entrance, one opposing soldier was neutralized. But the tension immediately rose. There was a strange silence throughout the rest of the building. Where were the others? The most likely location was the basement. The problem, only a narrow staircase connected the main floor to the lower level. A single route. Anyone down there was practically trapped. A brief exchange of gunfire echoed along the stairwell. Then came the decision. In a swift and calculated move, a Ukrainian soldier deployed an explosive device down the stairs. Seconds later, the situation became clear to the Russians. With no safe escape route and no viable tactical alternatives, only one option remained: surrender. Like, comment, and go ahead and click on the next video because it was specially recommended for you.